And greetings and welcome back, everybody. It's Wormholes, where we journey up the wormhole of science fiction that is not generally considered Star Trek because it is not Star Trek. It is something else. And that something else tonight here is, oh, what is that? Hold on. Oh, it is a shirt.
We have devolved already.
Yes, well, it's a nice shirt though. My niece
It
wanted
is.
me to get it, and it's nice. It's like a terry cloth shirt.
Oh,
I should have wore this
speaking of
with a
shirts,
little
you
bit
can
of
get one of our shirts in the old room down there in our store. You can buy a lot of Captain's Quadrant shirts. They fit well. I love them. You'll love them. Let's get it.
I was going to make a joke about Fringe being on the shirt, but you completely ruined it by your plug, so whatever. We are talking
We are.
about Fringe, a show I am rediscovering my love of because this was a show I watched for 2 seasons and then it just fell off my radar and I never watched it again. Never had a
Mm.
problem with it. It wasn't one of those things where, oh God, I really hated that last episode and where they took the series. I honestly just kind of forgot it was on, and it was during a very turbulent time of my life, and so I just kind of fell off. And now I'm rediscovering Walter and Peter and all the other people, those bald guys in the bowler hats who always freaked me out.
Yeah. Oh, those guys are cool.
It's just such an interesting combination of alternate universes and weird X-File-ish things, but there's this weird thing with Leonard Nimoy all behind it, and I
Mhm.
absolutely adore Leonard Nimoy in this show. But he's not in this episode.
Nope.
Instead, this is an episode that is widely considered one of the best episodes that Fringe ever did.
I
And
agree.
upon watching it, I completely understand why. Now, before we get into tonight's episode of The Fringe, it's like the Batman. It works
The Batman.
it's the Batman. Why are you all calling me the Batman? I am just Batman. I don't call you the Penguin. Yes, you do. You call me the Penguin all the time. Oh, wow. Robin, do I do that? Yeah, Batman. You call him the Penguin all the time. Oh, Jesus. We should
You
do
call him the
Batman.
Joker too, and the Riddler.
I totally get why you're calling me the Batman now. I hear you, and your opinion is valid. Pow, pow, pow. So, God, that was a tangent right there. You might even call that a Fringe tangent.
Oh,
Before we get into this episode of Fringe, let's catch up on where we be. Because this show has officially gone from weird FBI cases, sort of X-Files, to what if parental trauma took its own cruise? Now, so far in the series, Fringe has given us flesh melting viruses, people passing through walls, teleportation, mind control, shapeshifters, parallel universe, and Walter Bishop eating snacks through it all like he's the most lovable war criminal ever seen on TV. At the beginning, Walter was this just strange old scientist who had spent years in a mental hospital and occasionally said things like, oh, the corpse reminds me of pudding. But over time, we've learned that Walter is not just quirky. Walter is a vase full of secrets, big
mhm.
secrets. Secrets so big they should come with their own Department of Homeland Security funding. And in this episode, recently, I should say, the show dropped a pretty enormous secret, and that is his son, Peter Bishop, whom we have been following since the beginning of the series, is not Peter Bishop. I mean, he is
So
Peter Bishop.
dope.
He is Peter Bishop, but he's not Peter Bishop. Okay,
Right.
let me back up. He is Peter Bishop, but he's not our Peter Bishop.
Yes.
That also is very confusing. He's Peter Bishop from another universe because
Mhm.
the Peter Bishop that is native to the Fringe universe is dead, and he's been dead since he was a little child.
Yeah, he did.
So Peter Bishop is not from our universe. He's from the Leonard Nimoy universe.
Yes.
Now, this is a problem for many reasons. Number one, Peter does not know this. He does not know that he's not the original Peter. He's a
Yep.
replacement Peter. Number two, Olivia now kind of knows it. Number three, Walter absolutely knows it and has been sitting on it for decades, like Horton with his little egg, which is, I got to say, a bold parenting choice. Most dads like to hide secrets like I smoke occasionally or I don't know how taxes work. Walter hid, I stole you from another dimension after my original son died.
I love that about the show. I was like, oh my God. Did what?
In the previous episode, Olivia discovered that objects from the other universe have a sort of shimmer to them. And when she looked at Peter, she saw that shimmer. I just want to say it like Tim Curry. She saw a shimmer on him. It's a terrible moment for everyone because there's no casual way of saying, "Hey, Peter, quick question: Are you local?" And that brings us to this episode, simply titled "Peter," because
Peter,
Fringe
Peter.
decided that subtlety had the week off for this episode. Walter finally tells Olivia the truth, and the episode takes us back to 1985, where we see the original tragedy. Walter's son Peter was dying. Walter couldn't save him, but in the alternate universe, another Walter, or Walternut, which is my favorite pun ever.
Yeah.
This show understands dumb nicknames are sometimes necessary. Anyway, Walternut from another universe is very close to curing his version of Peter. Unfortunately, an observer, who are these guys who are observing things. An observer shows up at exactly the wrong moment and distracts Walternut before he saw the cure work. So our Walter, non-Walternut, the Walt original, in a spectacular display of genius and grief with no respect for cosmic boundaries or consequences of any time, journeys into the other universe to save the other Peter himself. And from there, everything gets worse. Nina Sharp tries to stop him and loses an arm. That's how that happened. Walter brings Peter back, and what started as one father trying to save one child becomes the kind of universe-breaking oopsie that makes God look down and say, "Hey, stop touching science right now." So tonight's episode is not a Monster of the Week story. It's not about a guy who sweats acid or a woman whose spleen can predict earthquakes. This is an episode where Fringe looks us dead in the eye and says, "You know that sweet, damaged little found family you love? That was built on a lie." So let's talk about Peter.
Peter.
Let's hear your thoughts on this first of all. What did you think?
I'm getting to talk
what
within
did
the
you-
first 10
what did you
minutes of the
think
show.
of-
This is amazing. What did we think? How's Peter doing? I'm going to say hello to everybody and let everybody know that this is a selection by our transgressor, our good friend Karen McLeod. So thank you so much for this selection. This
She's
is
such
the
a
one
good
that
friend. Does she know when my birthday is? I'm just
yes, she does. She knew it was last May. She wished you a happy birthday.
Oh,
And she
excellent.
appreciated
Okay, then she's a dear friend then.
Also,
Dear.
several people at the Trek Long Island convention remembered your birthday and wished you a happy birthday as well. And I said, you know what you should do to wish him a happy birthday? You should become a patron of the Captain's Quadrant.
Of course you would turn my 50th birthday into a marketing thing. I would say I appreciate that, but that would be a lie.
No, it's true. It's true. But let me say hello to everybody here. We got our security officer, Patricia Barrett, saying good evening, gentlemen, and good evening, chat. Somehow the Captain's Quadrant said salutations, so that's pretty cool.
I wonder who did that.
Probably you, I hope. Anyway, the tribal chief has returned to CQ. Hello, good to see you. Damon J, who is in Star Trek. Fun little show. She's saying hello back. Hello, Patricia. I hope you're well. You would have loved to have been under the cloak of war with me. Yes, you probably would have. Giggity. She says, that sounds intriguing. Yeah, he was fighting against the Klingons in that episode, so that would have been a lot of fun. Leticia Gotash from I Ain't Done Yet, a forthcoming book that's one of the future sponsors of the Captain's Quadrant, says the greatest show that is not Star Trek. It was really special. Sadly, I never saw a Klingon on the set, but I did get to nerd out with an Andorian and a Vulcan. I thought you were talking about Fringe, and then you went right back to Star Trek. So that
there was a Klingon on Fringe. You just
there was
look really close. He was in the background, looking at a woman, going.
Hello, gentlemen and transgender people. That's always fun.
My favorite is always saying guys, gals, and transgender pals.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that too. Boosting the Signal, whom I was a guest on, said, I've always wanted to watch Fringe. Fringe was an experience like no other. It was so in-depth, so vast, and so weird that I loved every minute of it. So from the last time that we were here, I started to rewatch the whole series, and yeah, I should do some more stuff with my life.
You have a progenitor acting crazy. That's fine.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
who is it? Pacey's from Dawson's Creek is acting crazy, and Mr. Spock is acting crazy.
And what's his name?
I don't know.
The diviner is acting crazy, super crazy.
I called him the progenitor, the diviner, exactly.
Yeah,
yes.
the progenitor coach, but he was also in this too.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, it's admin of the Star Trek VIP Nerd Lounge. So good to see you. And we love this too. We're so glad to have you hanging out with us for a little bit on the Captain's Quadrant. So back to the show. This episode was so deep and so dark because, if we were far advanced, intelligent men of science, we too would do anything we could to save our sons or daughters.
Oh, you're gosh darn right I would.
Yeah, or transgender children.
The first time I watched this episode, I was not a parent. And now that I am, and I remember the first time I watched it, I was thinking, wow, Walter's just a crazy man. He basically committed, science 9/11 to save this kid. It's not even his. I don't get it. And I watched it this time thinking, I get it now. I totally get why he did this. Just the scene where he's hugging his where he's hugging his Peter, and just the kid just dies. It's like he doesn't even have like any final words. The kid just dies.
Yeah,
that is so.
And he was like hugging him and just went plump. And I was like,
yeah. Oh. It was basically, you get that Windows medley, that dun 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 dun, and the kid's dead. It's just crazy. I don't know. That just like destroyed me a little bit on the inside. I don't know. I've become a lot more sensitive about that kind of thing as I've gotten older and prettier. I don't know. Why are you laughing?
No reason.
I'm pretty as hell. I will have
you are.
Yes, I agree.
The irresistible one.
Yes, that is me. That is me all over. Although not as irresistible as Walter or Walternut.
Yeah, that was John Noble.
John Noble is so great,
and he was such a good bad guy. But then, when you look back on it, is he the bad guy? He kidnapped a kid for like ever. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah, he's the reason why the multiverse needs child locks. Personally, you don't process grief by creating a Cold War with another reality. You just do that. Walter needs therapy. Some men will do anything to avoid therapy, even crossing dimensional barriers and kidnapping a child.
Yeah,
but you know what? Grief makes you do weird things. It makes you do things that you would not normally do. So like I said, even though I know what Walter did was wrong, I get it. It's kind of like whenever we have a case here where in San Angelo right now where a woman basically hacked her ex-husband to pieces with a axe because he was like touching the daughter inappropriately.
Oh, well,
and
I
she
get
found
that.
out and she chopped him up with an axe. And whenever I was told about it, my thought was, I'm not saying it's right, but I am saying I do get it. I do understand, but it's not right, but I do understand. That's how I feel about this. It's not right, but I understand.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Walternut. I love Walternut. It's just this strange injection of humor into a very heavy episode. Walter, he kind of sounds like a Bond villain who also teaches high school. Walter.
Yeah.
He's Walter, but he's from a universe where Walter discovered better hair care.
You got no gray at all.
How were the aging effects in this episode were
so
really
cool.
Good. I couldn't tell if it was CGI or if it was. I'm pretty sure it was a combination of Vaseline lens and makeup.
And they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, it did. Oh, even changing the opening to where it looks like it was made
retro
in the 1980s.
Yeah,
that was great with that synth wave opening and everything. I love that so much. Poor Walternut. I can't remember if Walternut ever shows up. I'm gonna have to remember to watch the rest of the show.
Yeah, no, there's a huge. They do a lot of really
Well,
cool stuff
thanks for
with
the
him.
spoilers. I just said I don't know if he shows up now. I won't be surprised when he does. I appreciate that so
No
much.
problem. You know,
Uh,
you gotta know what's coming.
so the observers, they're they observe. They're like the watcher from Marvel.
Yeah,
They're only supposed to watch, but they keep screwing up. They keep interfering, like the watcher from Marvel. Um,
yeah, a
I
watcher.
remember whenever this show was on the air that they actually arranged for watchers to show up in other Fox shows. Never
Oh,
like right there, never like in front of the camera, but they'd be in the background. So if you didn't look for them, you would never notice them. But there for about
oh,
2 weeks, you would turn on what was on the show, what was on the air back then. I don't know, 90210. I think it was still on the air back then. You'd turn on 90210 and there'd be a pool party scene, and in the back there'd just be a watcher sitting back there in a chair, just kind of watching everything.
that's
The
cool.
one that I remember most was American Idol, because in an episode of American
The
Idol,
watcher.
the friggin' watcher is sitting there behind the judges just doing this.
Was it the same actor?
I don't know if it's well. Could you really tell? I mean, it was from a
Yeah,
distance. Some
they're all
bald,
kind
pale
of
dude,
yeah.
the hat. I thought that was one of the most clever marketing things I've seen in a very long time.
You know what's
Just
funny? Like they copied it for Smile. Like I don't know if you saw the viral marketing that they did for Smile, but they had the same thing. Like there was this person in the back of a dugout, like right below, above home plate, going, you know,
oh,
like it was really cool. But it was exactly what you're just describing. I do remember the American Idol one because I watched American Idol for like the terrible singers, like,
I hate,
oh baby, you know, they're
I hate that show
awful.
so much. I was forced to watch it, and I hated that show.
Oh,
That would be why my life was in such shambles back then. It was because of American Idol
damn it.
and the creature that was making me watch it constantly.
Oh, whose name was Amy? Was it Amy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh,
I
okay.
try not to think about it.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
'Cause I find that funny because that's also the name of Teddy's handler. So,
Yes. Spelled differently though.
oh,
But there was also a thought that I had while I was thinking about that marketing campaign, and that is they basically copied that from Lilo and Stitch.
oh, wow.
Lilo and Stitch did a marketing campaign where Stitch would show up in other Disney movies.
Oh, wow.
Like he would show up in Beauty and the Beast while they were doing their ballroom dance, and he's up on the chandelier, and he accidentally caused the chandelier to fall and almost killed them both.
Oh, wow.
And then he would show up in Aladdin while they were on their magic carpet ride in his spaceship, just going, and he like picks up Jasmine and flies off with her and leaves Aladdin by himself.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it just goes to show that all creative decisions in the early 2000s can all be traced back to Lilo and Stitch.
Look at that.
Yes.
That's so crazy.
Go
One
ahead.
of the things that I absolutely loved about this show is its like connection with the outer reality of the world. This was really cool when he put that Walter or whatever created a device where he could peek into the window of the other reality.
Yes.
And in doing so, they were on top of one building and they looked at the Empire State Building, and then you're seeing one of the Zeppelins come in. And then, you know, they said, oh, this is, as you know, the top of the Empire State Building was supposed to be a station for Zeppelins. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Oh, look, it's our transgressor who gave us this episode. It's Karen McLeod 2026. Do you update it every year? She is Karen McLeod from she probably hates that. Probably like, Karen, do you like when people do that, or is that annoying at this point? Or are there not enough Highlander fans that even like bother you at this point? But yeah, I really love that they like tap into things that are like, even though it's a science fiction show, that are actually manifesting some parallel universe, because as we know, the Hindenburg crashed somewhere in New Jersey, not too far from where I live, and they ended up ceasing the entire idea of making these giant towers stations for people to commute. And that was really going to be like, if you had a lot of money, you'd be able to commute on the station. So
yeah, that and the it was incredibly dangerous to do so, because they did dock a Zeppelin at the Empire State Building, and whenever they tried to cross, they're like, nope, Nope. It's not something we need to be doing. It's super scary. Super scary.
And it was just like a ladder, if I'm not
Yeah, it was
mistaken. Like
like
it got close to it, and it was just like this ladder, and you're like, "Oh, you got it." I don't got it.
They would put like a 2x4 across. Okay, just kind of woo, just go across it. It's 1920. We're not concerned with safety.
Yeah,
That comes later in the 60s.
Jeez, that long? God.
Oh, hey, we didn't even have seatbelts in the first cars I ever drove in. We'd like had that little shelf in the back by the rear window. We'd lay in that like it was a little bed. Parents would slam on the brakes. We'd fly and hit the front windshield and start laughing. We were. I'm not going to sit there and say we were tougher, but we were certainly dumber.
There we go.
Certainly dumber. So this episode takes place in 1985. A simple time of big hair, big computers, and Walter making bad decisions that will ruin several timelines. I think one of my favorite gags in this entire episode was the observers coming out of a movie theater watching Back to the Future starring Eric Stoltz.
Yeah, that's a great catch.
Another thing that is rooted in reality. Because in case you don't know, Michael J. Fox was not the original star of Back to the Future. They actually shot, I want to say, like 2 weeks of footage with Eric Stoltz as Marty McFly.
Yep.
And they basically said, wow, this guy sucks as Marty McFly because he's playing it too serious, and it was not at all what they wanted. Not saying Eric Stoltz is a bad actor. I'm just saying he was a bad Marty McFly.
Yeah.
And so they went to their first choice, who was Michael J. Fox, was like, Michael, we really need you for this movie. Eric Stoltz is stinking up the joint. And he was like, okay, well, you got to like give me a flight, and let me work there at night, and then I can come work at Family Ties during the day. And they were like, yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, that works. Do you know Michael J. Fox actually discovered he had Parkinson's during the shooting of Back to the Future 3?
Really? Not only was it the worst film, it had the worst news.
Shut your damn mouth. All three of them were great. Now, he after the hanging scene, whenever he shot that, there was an accident where he actually almost hung himself. So as soon as they got him down, he said he noticed that his hands were shaking, and he thought it was nerves, but they wouldn't stop shaking. That was the first sign that he had Parkinson's disease.
Wow.
So he had been living with that for a very long time before he ever admitted it. Or I don't want to say admitted it. I'm going to say before he ever revealed it to everybody.
Yeah.
A bit of dark trivia there for you. I'm a huge fan of Michael J. Fox, and I have only a bigger fan now that he's become such an advocate for Parkinson's awareness and stem cell research, because I have a great admiration for people who take a bad deck and reshuffle the cards and turns it into something positive. And I think he's done that. So there we go. That's my praise for Michael J. Fox, only loosely related to this episode of Fringe, which was Back to the Future, a version of Back to the Future that Michael J. Fox was not in.
I don't think that would have worked as well. I don't think it would have been as popular if they would have done
it. Would not have.
Yeah.
It would not have.
Karen McLeod, 2026, says, Eric Stoltz is today's Jared Leto.
Did he also victimize underage girls?
Oh, no. Jeez. Did Jared Leto do that?
I do not take that back.
Wow, Jared, come on. Mm-hmm. You're Skeletor. You know better than that.
Even Skeletor wouldn't. He'd be like, ew, girls, ew.
I have Evelyn. What do I need with girls?
He didn't have Evelyn that way. Sorry, no.
Oh, no. In my head can't.
Man, it's good to see you again, old bulgy.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, it's like a stone.
Oh,
but plus Skeletor. A lot of people don't understand that Skeletor was like 60 or 65 because he was a man whenever Adam was a baby. So he would have been about 60 whenever he was fighting.
You're right. Yeah.
It was basically a gay skeleton fighting a twunk.
Oh boy. Can I ask you?
He-Man! Oh boy. I like it when he jumps up behind me and grabs me like this.
Oh no!
Well, he did. There was always that thing where He-Man would like come up and grab him from behind and go, "Oh no! This is not at all what I wanted."
Did Is it? I don't know if I saw this on the internet on someone's channel or not. Was it true that Skeletor was actually He-Man's uncle or something like that?
In some continuities, Skeletor is He-Man's uncle by adoption because he
Oh,
and King Randor were raised as brothers, but Skeletor was like from a different species. That's why he was blue, and
oh,
so he and the king were raised as brothers. And then the king, Randor's dad's like, I can't have a king who's blue. Get out of here, boy. So he like sent him away. And
oh.
then Keldor fell in with Hordak, and Hordak taught him magic and boned his face. Oh, that sounded really bad. He like defleshed his face.
We're going up your wormhole.
Oh my god!
This is the most default episode of the Captain Squadron ever. We got a 20-minute laugh track over here with that.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no!
I always thought it'd be funny just for one episode for Skeletor to be mad, and Beast Man walks in and goes, "Skeletor, I can cheer you up." Go away, Beast Man. No, I have a joke for you, Skeletor. Skeletor, what? Your epidermis is showing, Skeletor. And then it just cuts to Snake Mountain. You just hear zap. Ah! I should have wrote that show. It'd been great.
It would have. It would have. But back to Fringe. Another one of the things that I absolutely love about Fringe, aside from its play on the multiverse, is the duality of the characters and them playing different people in the other universes. It's even though they're the same face, it's like a totally different mannerisms, totally different clothing aesthetics. Certain people are alive that are dead in our world, so it was really cool. And you didn't get that far, I think, but it was really cool.
You're ruining all kinds of things about this series, but
well, I'm not really ruining it. It's a 30-year-old show now, I think. But
I still haven't seen it, and I haven't seen it, so you're like,
you gotta see it. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Well, every time you ruin something, you're giving me less reason to.
But in this particular episode, which I intriguingly watched the credits for some reason, but all the people that are were running Star Trek up until recently were in this episode, or had something to do with this episode. So you had J.J. Abrams, and then it was Alexander Kurtzman, Akiva Goldsmith, all took part in writing this episode. And this is one of the best episodes too. Yes. And then you had what was it? Then you had from Picard, the woman that he left behind. I'll be back, Lars, I swear. Oh, Beverly. I guess I'm not going back to Picard. Yeah, Terry Metalis was a part of this, but the woman that played Laz was Walter Bishop's wife in this episode. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I'm almost 100% sure. I'm going to IMDb.
Sorry, Justice for Laris is all I can say.
Justice for Laris, yeah.
I just want to see like Picard sitting at home with Beverly, holding hands by a fire. Then all of a sudden, I wonder who that could be.
Oh my goodness! That was funny.
Hello, Laris. Jean-Luc, who's Laris? There's no one, Beverly. No one. What do you mean, no one? Who's the ginger slut?
Yeah. So
you have a what? A son? You have a what? I'm so glad I've been poisoning you these last 2 years.
I'm the side piece?
Orla Brady.
Huh?
Orla Brady.
Orla Brady.
Orla Brady.
Yes. So, I mean, there's just so many, like, deep cut characters that were on this, and she's one of them. And, she was alternate Elizabeth Bishop.
Nice.
In Fringe. Yeah. And then she was 5 episodes in. So, it's like, hey, let's hire our friends. So, it kind of worked. In Picard, there was the only person that was in Fringe that wasn't in Picard was Olivia Dunham and Joshua Jackson, but everybody else was there because, like, in their time of running Star Trek, because you had John Noble as a diviner, you had like all these characters. Orla Brady shows up as Laws, and then there's a bunch of different ones, and it's really cool to see that kind of happen. I know that's a common thing when you have a showrunner that's from one show and they get promoted or move on to another show and they kind of bring the people that they know and trust. But it's cool to see it. And then when you go back and you go, oh, wait, that's the so-and-so. Like watching Peter Weller the last time we were here talking about Fringe, one of my favorite episodes when he was trying to go back in time and stay with his wife, whom he generally... That was such a great episode. And they were going on he was going on about a song from, what's that artist? Gary Newman. And Gary Newman put out, not too long after this, a thing, because I think he's currently unwell, but he put out something that says, I don't want to go before my wife because it would completely ruin me and it would force me to keep trying to figure out a way to go back and get her just to be around. And I'm like, oh my God, that's wild, because that whole episode of Fringe was all about that. Like, you can't die before me. I'm going to go back in time and make sure that you're still alive. So I was like, it's like he was channeling that episode of Fringe this whole time. Such a good show, and so intriguing to have these things kind of pop up. However many years later. This came out in 2005, so I would say 20 years later now. Yeah, such a great show. I'm so glad that you and I got to go back and take a look at Fringe, and I'm hoping that it kind of inspires you to finish the show. Because
I will. I've got to rewatch the first couple of seasons and then I will finish the show, because this ran for 4 seasons, right?
5
seasons. Ooh,
yeah,
5 seasons.
Yes. Yeah, so it'll
definitely make it a point to watch them. As soon as I'm done crying over how bad the second season of Avatar: The Last Airbender live action is, I will definitely start watching Fringe.
Oh no, it was bad. Oh,
really bad.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is it over?
No, they still got another year to mess it up even further.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh. What about I mean, in some good news, they have not introduced any new Star Trek, but they're going to be making some big announcements at San Diego Comic-Con next month. So maybe we'll get some good news for Star Trek.
Maybe it'll be, we're gonna be introducing more Bitcoins, Star Trek Bitcoins, and NFTs.
No.
And we're even thinking about making a game, maybe, perhaps, maybe not. I don't know. Also, here's a TV idea that we will totally not cancel in the time between this and the time that you ask, whatever happened to that
idea? Yeah. I mean, they were supposed to do like a Scott Bakula, Picard Archer type of series, or...
I will believe that when I see it. Although I'm not saying I don't want to see it. I do want to see it.
Yeah.
I just will believe it when I see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see a reunion between, the Voyager crew, to be honest.
I didn't. The documentary is kind of like a reunion.
Yeah, but I would love to see like a Picard season with the Voyager crew. Picard season with the Enterprise crew, and spend an entire season undoing that last episode of Enterprise.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Great.
I would like to see. You know what? I'd like to see a Sulu series, like animated.
Oh yeah,
that would work, because I don't think he's up for running around anymore, but
no,
I think he'd be great sitting in a chair.
He's having some George is having some mobility problems right now, which the man is up there in age, and
I think he's like 88.
Yeah, he's up there, but I know he's been having some mobility issues. I love the guy, and it really hurts to see that. I saw LeVar Burton walking around with the cane the other day.
The cane, yeah. No, not you.
Age, sir.
Yeah. Karen McLeod said, Yeah, it does. It does. Hey, I tore my rotator cuff, and I've got the worst allergies in the world, so I get it.
We know you never stop talking about them.
It's a tough year. Actually, it's not as bad as it was previously, but before I go too far into my allergies, Karen McLeod said, I'd even take more audio dramas. Now, that's the thing that I'm curious to wonder about Mr. Jason Roy Gaston is, have you listened to the Khan audio drama?
I have not. I've heard it's really good, but I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, maybe we should do an episode on that in the future, because we're excited to announce the return of our old man yelling at Trek for this July 24th as we return to debrief Strange New Worlds. That's right. VHS Jace will be joining us in the commander's chair talking about.
This was not discussed with me.
Oh, we didn't talk about it with you?
No.
Oh, would you prefer? Is it okay if he goes back then?
Well, apparently y'all have already decided it is, so just go off, I guess.
No. You value your
crap on everything you know. Uh-huh.
Well, they started out wonderful with the spaceship, and then they talked, and it ruined the whole bloody episode. And then, for whatever strange reason, Alexander was there, and he was abandoned by his father.
Daddy went to go get cigarettes 20 years ago. He'll be back any minute now. Sir, you're captain of your own bird of prey now. You need to get over it. No, I won't. I won't.
Coming. I feel it. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a blast. We're going to have a lot of fun in that. And, of course, the even bigger news is Trek Long Island announced their 5th convention at a brand new location, one that is more accessible to commuter transportation. You can actually take the LIR.
One with functioning bathrooms and a lot less chance of electrical shock.
Electrical shock, fire, and no free showers in the hallway this time.
Why did we go quiet?
No, we're here. Yeah, the water in the hall.
I don't know. The last time I was there, I did kind of enjoy the fire alarms that would go off for no reason every 30 minutes. That was kind of fun.
Yeah, or this year you missed the hallway showers. That was wild. Oh, you went away. I don't know why you did that. You all right there?
I don't know. Yes, I'm fine. That was weird.
Okay. That was weird. Why do we keep flipping around? Okay, you do it or I do it? Want me to do it?
Okay, don't do anything. There.
I'm not doing anything. It's been a while since we've had you on, Jason.
Yeah, I'm going to make an adjustment real quick because I'm getting like a weird delay on my side. So there we go. Let's see if that helps.
That helped a lot.
Extreme close-up. Whoa! Okay. Excellent. Very good. I had a feeling something was getting gummed up somewhere, but yeah. What did I want?
So this year, Trek Long Island was giving out free showers in the hallway, not on purpose. It was just that hotel. Yeah.
So not golden showers, not like, oh, welcome to the Marriott. Psh, there you go. Oh God, why? It's the Trump special. There you go.
No. This year there was a slew of other issues that were happening. No elevators were working properly until later in the day. So there's a lot of things. But the new Mavelle Marriott is going to be amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, you will be joining us in person as well.
That is my plan unless anything horrible happens between now and then, which is a possibility. But it's a possibility I'd rather not think about.
Yes. So hopefully that won't happen. And if you're curious and you missed out on this year's Trek Long Island, don't worry. We have my wonderful interview with Jeffrey Combs, the man of many faces of Trek that you love. It was such a great interview. He's such a great guy, phenomenal actor, and just a wonderful person. We had wine and cheese the night before. Of course, I wasn't alone with him. It was several other people as part of the event. And he just ate it up. It was great. Great.
My favorite part of that interview is at the very end, whenever you go like this and you rip the mask off, and you were Jeffrey Combs the entire time.
This was a self-interview with Jeffrey Combs. I wish I had his voice, and I'd probably get a lot more voice.
He has a great voice. I watched Reanimator the other day for the very first time, and
really, you never saw that?
I had never seen it before, but my gosh, what a movie! He walks that thin line between being absolutely despicable and yet someone who you're just like, oh, poor guy. Yeah, that guy, that one right there.
Yeah. I had 2 autographs from him. One is actually not mine, but it happens to belong to a friend of mine that happens to be named Joe as well. So until he pays me and comes over to get it, it's mine. It's easily mine. But Jeffrey was amazing. And then, of course, you can check out our interview with Stephanie and Melissa as we talk about all things Trek Long Island. Such a great time there. And I don't know if you heard the other news that happened today, but they just dropped the Angel action figure. Jesse Keitel is now an
Oh,
action
okay.
figure.
I was thinking David Boreanaz. I was like,
No.
Another one? I know we're doing wormholes, but dang. Okay, yeah. Angel from the space pirate.
Yes, the space pirate
and
in the catsuit.
Spock's sister-in-law.
Yeah. Oh man, a lot of fun there. So
no one ever thinks about that. That's Spock's sister-in-law. We really need a follow-up to that episode.
We really do. I want Cybok to be played by Matt Berry still.
It's me, Spock. It's Cybok.
I'm the most
Cybok. It's you, Cybok. I don't know the man. My name is Jackie Daytona from Arizona.
Arizona.
We do this, but it's just to do this because it's so hot in Arizona.
I would love that. I think it would be fantastic.
Live long and go F yourself.
Live long and go. We, of course, are going to be signing off shortly. But Jason, this has been a fantastic moment to hang out with you again in the Captain's Quadrant. It has been a few weeks, and we are so glad that you're doing well. Your face has color in it again, which is also fantastic. And you got all your hair, so I'm glad about that too.
Because I slapped myself before I
got it. There you go.
Yes, I do have all my hair. None of it fell out.
Yeah, all the beard.
That almost sounds like I've got cancer. I don't have cancer.
No, not like that. Not like that.
Oh my God, he deserves it. No, I don't know.
No,
that's not what I had. I had a little minor medical issue, but I am okay.
I was waiting for you to shave your head and like shave your face just to mess with people. Like, you won't believe what happens in the future. Like act like a future Jason, like you were from 12 Monkeys or something. That would have been really cool. But maybe we should have discussed that off camera. That would have been funny. But I don't know if he would have done all that.
Sorry.
Sorry, I don't like
it.
I'm not doing a bit like that.
No. I did that once, never again. It was just, oh, I've made a mistake.
Oh, man. What a wonderful look back on a wonderful show called Fringe as we look back on Peter. Absolutely. Oh, it's Teddy's handler. Look at that. Hello. How are you? Thanks for joining us. Wonderful last name, by the way. Yeah, Fringe was, oh, by the way, Teddy is just beloved at Trek Long Island. So it'll be a lot of fun to have the two Jasons.
Don't know the real Teddy. I know the real Teddy. The real Teddy is Satan.
We don't have any of that stuff on this one, so I can't pull that up. But yeah, he was just so beloved. It was great. I can't wait to have you guys all together again next year. Trek Long Island 5. It's going to be so much fun.
I don't know. Have you told him that the old man yelling at Trek is coming too?
Yes. He'll be flying all the way from Australia. He's going to just jump on the back of a kangaroo and head all the way here on. I don't think that's going to work out too well because kangaroos don't fly. What's a flying? What are those giant bats? The fox bat? Is that what they have in Australia?
I don't know. I just know that you are like making all these stereotypes, and I find it frankly offensive.
Well, you're the one with the weird accent for him.
It's called a Texas accent, okay?
No. Oh, what was I gonna say?
Be better. Yeah. Do better.
Be best. Okay, be best.
Be best. Do best.
Do best.
I'm the immigrant who has the job no American wants to take.
Yeah. Before we sign off, please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Do all those wonderful things so further help the further expansion of the Captain's Quadrant. Subscribing is one of the number 2 things you can do, along with liking. That's number 1. So you do those wonderful things. It'll take us to the stratosphere so we can go up your wormhole next time on the Captain's Quadrant. We're going to do a very special Agony booth next week. We're going to have a very special guest. We're going to have David A. from the To Be Seen channel. He's going to put us on to an episode because he just bought some stuff on our YouTube. So thank you for that. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do there. And we're going to want to thank some folks. Dampier Vampire, who is a wormhole. I just want to remind you that all these people that I mentioned here have to reach out to me and give me a wormhole, a science fiction show that is not Star Trek, or could be Trek related, or could be Trek, you know, mimicking. That's fine, but you guys have the duty to reach out and tell us what that is. So we got Brandon D. McCunn 3, Holly Mac 77795, Dampier Vampire, Drake Miller 2617, Madhi Grasher, so that's MARDIGRASW, and then of course Patricia already gave her episode for the Wheel of Agony. She is on the agonizer level as our member. So I want to thank all of you members. And of course, I'm going to roll that beautiful bean footage that is our outro to thank all of our patrons. And you too can become a patron starting at just $3.99 as we welcome Grayson into the patronage. So yay, Grayson! And if you're not familiar with TV Grayson, he is the amazing host of the Prime Detective Star Trek podcast, where he kind of connects events in human history with some of the things that kind of coalesce with Star Trek. So you want to be sure to check that out. And we welcome him to the patronage, as well as the Mysterious Chirp has stayed on as a transgressor from her winning a free transgressor to becoming a full transgressor. So be sure to lock in your wormholes and you will get all those wonderful things. Now the mugs are finished. So all the transgressors this week are getting mugs. Next Friday, I'm going to be mailing out mugs. Mailing mugs. Mugs. That sounds bad. But it's going to be a blast. So be sure to become a patron where you can get a Captain's Quadrant mug. So, Jason, is there anything you want to say? You have a channel, I heard, as well, that you want to talk about, maybe?
I do have a channel. I don't have any graphics from it, but let me tell you what is currently on my channel right now, just debuting today, so you can actually get off this video and go take a look at that here in a little while. We are celebrating the grand, amazing Mel Brooks on his 100th birthday in 2 days.
Wow.
We are saluting him with a special review of the classic Mel Brooks romp, Spaceballs.
Spaceballs! Watch out!
And of course, we've got all the wonderful, mature entertainment on. Why are you laughing?
I don't know. It's great.
No, the fabulous, mature. Stop laughing.
Sorry.
The fabulous, mature, wonderful materials on the Jason Roy Gaston channel, including our new show, the things they usually leave out, where we talk about all kinds of neat stuff. We did a show on the Satanic Panic of the 1980s and how it affected Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
so that is one thing Yes, the Smurfs. We didn't talk about the Smurfs. It's all about Dungeons and Dragons and how a board game panicked an entire nation and how dumb it was. And just all kinds of fun stuff. I would have a list here, but YouTube's running really slow, so I can't remember what we did. But we did good stuff.
You also have a show that I particularly like. You have the series, the year-by-year series of movies from 1980.
Oh yes, that is a VHS Jace original right there. He just did 2002. So he's taking a look back at all these fantastic things from the past. You go in year by year. Obviously, that's why he called it that.
Yeah, year by year. That's what it's called. And this is
of course
with our boosting the signal. This is Supernatural show.
Yes, that is what in the hell is Supernatural? We just did the episode Hell House, and we are quickly approaching the end of the first season. And people really seem to like this podcast.
That's great.
So I think there was only one season of this show, so I guess we're done. I don't know.
Oh wow! All right, well, very cool. Over on, oh, you had these. We had this. I would never want. So there's the old man yelling at Trek. There's the AI slop, Jason Rogaston. If you,
it's actually that is a very misleading thumbnail. I really did enjoy that show, and that's at the Sphere in Las Vegas. They just announced that they're going to start showing another movie there. And I'm going to have to go back to Las Vegas to watch it because they're going to start showing Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh, that'll be fun. I hope they throw spoon. No, not spoons. What was it?
Oh, yeah. I hope they throw all kinds of stuff at the audience. That's the best part.
Yeah. Of course, on this very channel, you can also check out our other episode that we looked at in Fringe. We had such a blast talking about that one. And then if you are a fan of ghosts, you can go check out To Be Seen, the number 2, BESCENE. We wrapped up the last season of Ghosts. And we're going to be back this fall to talk about the Halloween episode, and of course the Christmas episode, and then we'll be back in the swing of things next year in 2027. And starting this week, this Sunday, which would be Sunday, the 28th, we're doing a very special retro show of 1 week later as we dive into Star Wars. Yes. Yes, episode 1.
Just like what my channel started doing 6 months ago. How interesting.
Yeah, but we're doing it now. So
so it's a completely original thing then.
Yeah, just like we did Star Trek movies on this channel years ago. Anyway, 1 week later, Star Wars, we are joined by a very special guest that is Brick Babe 0405. She is a cosplayer for Star Wars. She does Princess Leia. That's phenomenal. And we're very excited to have her on the channel and taking over the helm of 1 week later. She's going to do phenomenal things on that channel, talking about all things Star Wars. We're going to do all the Star Wars movies, including Grogu and even some of the cartoon movies. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
So just like what we did.
Oh, okay, great. Yeah, but better. Yeah, I get it.
Will it be though?
Yeah, because we have a very wonderful lady with us. Instead of two old men talking, it's a wonderful lady and me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to go check out the way better. It's got eye candy. We can't wait. Go and check that out. Hey, you know what? My allergies really take a look. My allergies really bothered my eyes. So be sure to join us over there and come back next week as we're diving into a special episode of TNG on the Agony Booth with David A. And we're also spilling tea, some comic book tea over on that channel, the 2B scene. So that's going to be amazing. So until next week, Jason, thank you so much for letting us go up your wormhole.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So that's the wrong